Hey guys, I'm Ouroboros. Let's play Persona 5 Royal. It is calling card day, but we've got a seat on the train first. So, what are we gonna read? We're gonna finish this book up, and that's Karakuri requires attention to the finest details. There's just dolls. I don't really care about this right now. I just want to go change Okumura's heart, man. Come on. All good? So we finished reading it. I thought they were just dolls, but their mechanisms are far more complex than I thought. Now that you know how they work, I'm sure that's helped you pay better attention to details. Why? Okay, I guess there's a question mark there. You should get 3 points in proficiency, and you should also be maxed out on proficiency by now. We are transcendent. Transcendent. But that was an efficient use of our time. But again, not really worried about proficiency right now. Not really worried about a book about dolls, worried about this.
Kazuo Okumura, the great profiteering sinner of greed. Your success and global fame exists due to the tyranny you reign over your employees. Thus, we have decided to make you confess all your crimes with your own mouth. From the Phantom Thieves. I must take care of this before it becomes a problem. I've received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves. I need you to send it over to the police. Don't make me repeat myself. Give it to the police. That's an order. These scoundrels have threatened me. Aren't the police supposed to side with law-abiding citizens?
I will not fail.
This matter is urgent. Take care of it at once.
I need to let everyone know about this.
Alrighty, the calling card is sent and is back in class. Picking up from last time, we were talking about the French Revolution. Having executed the royalty, the revolutionaries proceeded to take the courts under their control. All who opposed the revolution were executed. However, the revolutionaries too were then reviled as despots and executed by the public. Many people were executed during the French Revolution. The fact that this many executions were possible was actually due to one specific invention. Amamiya-kun, take a look at this. It is a guillotine, a tool which allowed for max executions. Do you know who invented this? I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it. It's the guy whose last name looks like guillotine. I am terrible at French. I like to pronounce letters, so yeah, that's correct. This tool is named after him. By the way, Charles-Henri Sanson, I'm assuming that's right, the famous executioner, it's said that he killed 2,800 people with the advent of the guillotine. Jesus Christ. It may look cruel, but it delivered a swift, painless execution regardless of one's social status. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that it embodied the French spirit of equality. Wow, really? Amamiya-kun seems kind of smart, doesn't he? Yeah. We're super smart. But again, just get me into the frickin' palace, man. Let's go do this. Revolution is sometimes a bloody thing. The revolutionaries that rose up for freedom became... okay, whatever, come on. Social reform, bloodless revolution. Come on, man. I just want to hear Life Will Change while playing. Come on. After school, okay, here we go.
Wait, he even figured out when we're gonna do it?
This is different from normal. He has some nerve delivering the calling card to the police himself.
Either he's certain his heart won't be changed, or he's colluded with the police from the beginning. As strange as it is for me to say, I could see that being the case. Whoa, the comments are coming in hot. Look! Take him down, Phantom Thieves. I don't care what the Phantom Thieves do as long as they show up, haha. Just do it quick, lol. They're just saying whatever they want. At this point, all they care about is seeing those in power beg for forgiveness. Damn it, this isn't a game!
The means and the ends have been reversed. We're starting to be seen purely as entertainment.
But we gotta do this! We can't just drop everything now!
Considering the existence of the palace, his desires are indeed distorted. In a sense, the earlier we pull the root, the better.
And given the issue concerning Haru's fiancé, we don't have another choice in the matter.
If we don't, then everything we've been doing up until now would just be for nothing.
I believe this is best too. After hearing my father speak, I saw no remorse in him. Ryuji and Haru were right. Honestly, everything the public is talking about does bother me a little, but Okumura may just be the one behind the mental collapses. We can't leave this be.
Yeah, let's do this.
I feel like he's hiding something. Something big.
True. And we already sent the calling card after all. Let's do this like we always do. And steal his palace's treasure.
And here we go. Yet another infiltration coming to a head. Off to Okumura's palace. So, for this fight, I would recommend having definitely Haru, probably Morgana as well. I'm also going to throw Makoto in there. You could probably do Ryuji, probably do An in this as well. And you're going to want to have a lot of good coverage here. You want good single target damage. You want good multi-target damage. This is a very notorious boss fight. So, would strongly recommend looking at your party a little bit and seeing what you're missing, having every single affinity covered. I actually seem to be missing a few things, so I'm going to go ahead and cut to the Velvet Room, get some personas, and then I'll be right back. I know this kind of messes with the flow of things a little bit. I should have done this before. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. Okay, I have returned, and I'll go ahead and show what I have here. If you want to pause and look through these personas, be my guest. I also went ahead and equipped the best equipment that I have on the people who are in my party right now. This is a relatively tricky boss fight, so just be prepared. There's a lot of things that can go wrong, and you do need to be ready to act quickly. And you'll see why in a little bit. It'll make sense more once we're in the fight if you haven't done this before. If you've done this before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Hey, what is that thing? Oh, it's a UFO. Is that the Frisbee skull mentioned before? That's what they're making here? The SS Utopia will soon enter its launch sequence from the shipbuilding dock. After retrieval of the main core, the launch sequence will commence. The SS Utopia? Project Escape to Utopia. So this is what that was about. Father did say he was going to ascend into the political world. So even this company is a stepping stone for him? He will discard this place for his utopia? Wait up, if he gets out of here, we're not going to be able to make him tell us about the mental shutdowns. You're right. We gotta hurry. I think we can go further in now. Let's go. Let's see what this is all about.
Look, that's it. That's the treasure. What?
Emergency launch sequence will soon be activated. Certain areas may be shut off or destroyed. I repeat, emergency launch sequence will soon be activated. All personnel is advised to evacuate immediately to a safe area of the facility.
What in the world?
There is no time to deal with this. I must be making my plans. You can all stand and watch in despair down in space. Your destruction is imminent.
There's no time. We need to hurry. Over here.
Yep, so we do have only have 10 minutes. We've got a 10-minute countdown in order to get to where we need to go. You do actually have quite a bit of time. It's not that pressing. If you do get into combat, because there are shadows along the way here, which we will see at some point. Yeah, right there. Would recommend just go ahead and using a smoke screen, because if you are in combat, the timer will still tick down. So I'm going to smoke screen here because I'm pretty sure there's a treasure chest right there. Yes. So I'm going to grab that real quick. Might as well. An Arc Magatama, which will be helpful. I promise. Having those, like the magic dealing items, those are helpful. Dude, is this for real? Avoiding unnecessary battles would probably be for the best. Let's retreat and come up with a different strategy. No way, we ain't got time for that. We gotta plow through them. Are you even thinking? If we use up all of our energy now, we may as well toss out our entire plan. Hold on, guys. Calm down. Joker. You make the call, Joker. You don't need to say my name twice. I've got your back either way. And I am just going to run off to the side here and run right past them. That's what I would recommend you do. There's no reason to fight. There's no reason to waste your SP or lose health for any reason. Just run right past them. And we do get another chest here waiting right for us at the top, and that is a bead chain. That's going to be helpful, I'm sure, at some point. But let's pull this lever and head on over to the UFO.
Hey, wait up!
Come on, man. You know we're taking that.
There!
Well, looks like we caught up to you, Mr. CEO.
I'm sorry. I've had a change of heart. I'll prove it.
Father.
Haru, you were always so agreeable. Whether it was in school or after, you only ever did as I said. You've become so admirable.
What's gotten into him?
Ah, yes. Do you remember, Haru? You cried your eyes out when my work kept me from attending your first sports day. It was then that you stopped talking back to me. Honestly, you had me worried. Still, you stood up against me and became an independent young woman. Nothing could make a father happier than seeing that.
You still remember something that happened so long ago? Back then, you poured your heart into making delicious food. You wanted to bring joy to others. Why did you change?
Forgive me, Haru, but I would never last if my treasure was stolen. Please, don't do it. I'm begging you.
Father, let's end it here.
Ah, Haru. You foolish girl.
What?
Overcome failure at any cost, even if it means betraying others. That is our family motto. The cold reality of kicking people down is part of business. Virtues and sentiments are for losers. What happiness can be found in acting with justice but losing the battle?
What happiness can be found through profit, gained by crushing the hearts of others?
Better that than fail. I'd much rather destroy others than wallow in the misery of debt. Regardless, I shall soon set sail into the political realm, to the upper echelons of the world, to Utopia. My name shall be etched in the annals of history. Make your decision, Haru. If you cast them away, I'll let you join me on this ship. Stay and you will be incinerated along with this entire base. Now then, what is your choice? You fool.
Noir!
What about you there? Don't you want to get out of here alive? Want to board my ship? You're fighting against the others, are you not?
So you were spying on us.
You'll gain nothing by staying with them. That's what you believe, isn't it? You are absolutely right. Sell them out. Cut them off for your own personal gain. I'll even give you the switch once we take off. So, do we have a deal? I'll give you 10 seconds. Time is money, after all.
Don't take me for such a fool. Everything's gains and losses for you, isn't it? I pity you, Mr. CEO. You lived with Haru for 17 years and you still haven't realized? In this world, there are tons of things that money and fame can't buy. What point would there be in only saving myself? Nobody could replace these guys, period. You know what that means? Your offer was a no-go from the start!
What?
Whoa, it hit! Ha, way to go, me!
Stole the show, man!
Father.
So much for the negotiation. You rebels. There is time before launch. I will crush you all!
Very well, then.
Bring it!
You little! You won't get out alive! What is the power of Okumura Foods?
It's time you surrender, Father!
Give up? Try saying that after you've taken down my company's elite soldiers. Go, my employees. Be the foundation upon which my victory is built. Now, my devoted workers, targeting them at random won't do the trick. You have to take each one out individually. Here, target that one first. That bizarre black and white thing.
Okay, so this is why I said that you need to be ready for a lot of hectic battles. So, how this works is, each go around, you will have, how do I explain this? You will have different waves of enemies who will target a random party member, and you have to defeat them within the time limit. So this 30-minute time limit, this is not for this wave, this is for the entire battle. Again, you need to be prepared for a fast-paced battle. You cannot take time to think, and if you notice, the clock will tick down even during dialogue, so you have to be prepared for everything. This first wave is weak to fire and wind.
How useless can you all be? Whatever's become of company loyalty? Very well then, Haru! Teach our employees how to demonstrate their loyalty properly.
Yes, Father. Huh? Me?
My Haru faithfully obeys my orders. After all, she's nothing like your charlatan.
Basically, that's my father's cognitive version of me.
Hey guys, don't let this get to you. Just remember, once we take Okumura down, it'll all be over. Let's wrap this up quick.
Not happening. You shouldn't have underestimated the strength of my company. Employees, fall in line. Time to work.
Okay, so here's the next wave. These are weak to ice and psi damage.
Even more!
Every problem can be solved with more manpower. That is the strength of my company.
Happiness based on the sacrifices of others isn't true happiness.
So like I said, you are weak to, what is it called? Psi and ice damage. They will resist other types of damage, so you need to be prepared. How do I want to do this? I'll just go for the damage. So this is why this fight is a little weird. What you want to do is you want to single target 3 of them, and then use the multi-target to get a plus or a 1 more, and then you can baton pass over and get a stronger multi-target damage and do it that way. Or you can, this is hard to explain. So you get bonus damage from the baton pass. So I'm gonna go ahead and ice and psi. So where, I guess do this. I think I might have messed this up just slightly. So I can Mabufula all of you. And that almost takes it out. And now I just need to Bufu you, and that will take out the second wave.
Oh, damn these thieves! Chief Clerk, get in here and take care of this! Employees, to me!
And here's the third wave. These are weak to electric and nuke damage. And we do get debuffed, defense down, but that's not a huge deal. So I'm going to actually go ahead and lower, where is my Aramitama? There you are. I'm going to lower their defense. This is just, ooh, actually, buffing my attack is probably going to be better because that will last through the different wave changes, as opposed to debuffing their defense will make things harder because then I have to debuff their defense. If that makes sense, I hope it did. So I'm just going to do the same thing here. This is an awkward fight because in the past, you're basically taught that it's best to just knock all of the enemies down all at once, but for whatever reason here, it's best to knock them down one by one, then knock them down all at once. And you can't get all-out attacks. I don't know if you've noticed that. You don't get all-out attacks. You don't get all-out attacks. Where's my Thunderbird? You don't get all-out attacks if you knock them all down, which is very odd. I don't know why. It's basically counterintuitive to everything else that you've built up throughout the course of the game. And it's going to cost a lot of SP. Just be prepared for that.
Damn it! Hey, Section Chief! Get these loudmouth brats out of my sight! Employees, to me!
This is the 4th wave. These are weak to wind and blessed damage.
Any who disagrees with my vision will be struck down as an example.
My father's words are absolute.
There's a good daughter. Now I can take pride in my work. Accept defeat.
And that lowers our defense, so just be aware of that. Fortunately, I'm taking out these enemies relatively quickly, and he buffs that one's defense. So, like I said, these are weak to wind and bless. I'll triple down here, see how this goes. They take neutral damage to done, and I got a crit there. That's actually very big, because then I can baton pass to Mona, and that will buff this damage. And like I've done in the past, I will just single target these, and then once I get done with Mona's damage, I will baton pass over to Joker and deal either wind or bless damage. I don't know which one yet. I'll check through my personas and skills. So either wind or bless. I think bless is probably going to be the play. Yes. Probably bless. So that's 31, that's 33, that's probably the best bet. So I'll Makoga all of you, and then I'll do it again the next turn. This may take them all out. Maybe not the one who has buffed defense, but that's okay. I'm doing pretty well. You don't have to beat them in one turn, but you do have to beat them relatively quickly, because things go bad if they get a turn. And are you next? No, Makoto's next. I think I just go ahead and Garula here. Yes, that does kill. Okay.
Your time has arrived, Chief Director. Go forth and show them the weight of the corporate elite. Time to work.
And this is the 5th wave. These are weak to Psy and Curse damage. Sacrifice order. So that guy, he's going to go boom really quickly here. So we do need to be careful. Again, Psy and Curse damage. So okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and buff my defense here. I really don't think I can take these guys out in one turn. And unfortunately, this is a bit of a long animation. But that's okay. And then Haru here. Do I want to... I think I'm already buffed on attack, so I'm just going to go for the damage here. Again, same as always. I think I'm going to keep attacking with Haru. I guess if you really wanted to, I could switch over to Joker and... what's the word? I could go ahead and start doing damage with him, but I want to conserve a little bit of SP with Joker. You can see he's really low already. So this is Psy and Curse. I need a Maega or something. Do I not have that? I thought I did. Yes. Okay. So I'll go ahead and switch over to White Rider. So yeah, this fight is really awkwardly counterintuitive to basically everything else that we've built up over the course of the game. And that's why it can trip up a lot of people, especially if you're new. It didn't happen to you. It happened to basically everybody. I don't think it goes boom the first turn. I think I've got a turn to deal... I've got one more turn to deal with it. I could be wrong. I think I've got one more turn to deal with it. I think I'll be okay. I can't 100% remember. Megaton Raid. Okay, that's good. That's a big miss. No, it goes boom. Shit. Okay. Megaton Raid. There goes Mona. Okay, so you don't have one.
Taking them out. Next, focus on that one. The pompous man in the black coat.
So yeah, it will switch up who you target if they take down... Oh crap, am I dead? Well, shit. Okay, so be aware of that. I will be back, and I will basically just skip to that point in the fight. Alright, we are back to this 5th phase, and is he gonna sacrifice order? We will find out. Maybe that's just what he always does. No, famine scream. So we are now inflicted with hunger. That's okay. I can handle that. He just... Okay, so maybe I just got unlucky there. That's okay. So these are, again, these are weak to, what is it called? Sigh and Curse. So I'm going to get rid of that with Morgana. Wings of Wisdom. That's a very helpful accessory to get. I think I got that from one of the challenge battles. So, Sigh and Curse. Stat debuffs for all allies. How do I want to do this? I think I just attack here. Try to get a little bit of damage. I don't have to worry about the sacrifice order. That's okay. That really messed me up last time. So which one of these is plus defense? So I want to get you last with Joker, so I get the most damage out of it. So there's a weakness. Again, this is kind of a tricky fight. I mean, you saw me, like, I know what I'm doing, and I just kind of got screwed over once. I think I also forgot to clear one of the defense down debuffs, and that kind of messed me up. It's just the timer, man. The timer messes with you. You're so used to being able to take your time and not have to deal with these things, and all of a sudden, you end up with not time to do things, so... It is what it is. I'm not a fan of this fight. I'm not a fan of this palace. It's probably the lowest point in terms of, like, the metaverse stuff in the game. And I think you could also make an argument that it's a pretty low point for the story, but it is what it is. These guys are almost taken out. If I can just survive this turn, I should be okay. They're targeting me, which is awkward, but I don't have a defense debuff, so that should help. I think I might just barely survive getting targeted. So that's 95. I've got 110. I should be okay. Unless it crits. Okay.
Hey, what's the holdup? Can't you scrap it to one simple job? Enough of this. Target that one next. The barbaric dark-haired woman. Show some brand.
Okay, so now we get the sacrifice order. I guess I just got unlucky or whatever. But it's fine. It's really, really, really not a big deal. I'm going to go ahead and heal up. I guess I didn't really need to use Mediarama because nobody else was damaged, but it's fine. And you can see, I don't know if you've noticed, but I actually do have... I've got more time than when I left off, and that's because I just skipped through the dialogue. So, if you are having trouble, that's one workaround. You don't have to read all the dialogue, but... I don't know. This is one of those fights where, like, if you get it on the first time without using a guide, I feel like that's pretty impressive because you don't know any of their affinities. Like, I knew ahead of time that knowing the affinities was going to be a lot of help. So I went ahead and looked them up and wrote them down. I've got them, like, on my phone by my monitor. Knowing the affinities will make a massive difference in this fight. And now I don't have to worry about the sacrifice order anymore. I've got this enemy down, and Sigh and Curse. So I've got Cyodyne somewhere here. I think it's on... Yes, it's on my Kaiwan, and I've got it on my Arahabaki as well. That's going to do more damage, so let's just do that. You've also got plus defense, so I might want to clear that soon. I am almost out of SP with Joker. This is... It's just a very SP-intensive fight, so be careful.
Losing some disposable employees is nothing to me. I have more than enough to replace them. You've made a grave error underestimating my company body. Time to work.
I forgot about that. If you don't clear it out in 2 turns, you gotta start all over.
Damn it. Just how many of them are there? Taking them down one at a time won't do the trick. Get rid of them all at once so you can strike Okumura.
I won't let some petty thieves stand in the company's... No. In my way.
My father's words are absolute.
That's right, Haru. One must strike the enemy while the iron is hot. Shall we?
Okay, I forgot about that. So we've got defense down, and he's got buff defense. Am I gonna get like a sacrifice order or some shit? I don't think so. Oh, okay. I'm gonna start using items. This is probably the best. There's a way, raise attack for all allies for 3 turns. So yeah, I would strongly recommend buffing everybody up, doing things that way. Vault Guardian, that's probably gonna be good. Just get some increased defense, because I think he lowered ours. I guess I could have just Dekaja'd, one of those, where it clears my debuffs. And I also need to lower their defense. I've got time. I may just hold out until... I think I'm just going to hold out until the next group of enemies, because I'm going to need my debuffs. Or I'm going to need my buffs, and I'm going to need them debuffs. So I think I'm going to go ahead and go for the accuracy and evasion increase, just to maybe avoid some damage here, which would be nice. He didn't sacrifice order. I got a nice counter there. That's good. Didn't get another one, but that's all right. Because, like, I mean, look at me. Like, I've done this fight a million times. I know how to deal with it. And yet, despite all of that, I'm still having issues here and there. And granted, like, yeah, I should have upped my equipment, like my armor and my weapons and stuff. But, like, I went to the Velvet Room and did stuff there. Do I have any debuffs? I don't think I do. Okay. So, Makoto is the only one with increased defense, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and Vault Guardian again. Oh, God. This fight, man. This fight in this palace. I've heard that this palace was way worse in Vanilla P5. I haven't played Vanilla, but I know that the boss is way worse in this version of the game. Do I want a Tetrakarn here? So, Queen's being targeted. So I think Tetrakarn is actually going to be pretty helpful for once. I never use Tetrakarn and Makarakarn. I'm going to switch over to my Aramitama because he's my debuffing boy. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. I think I'm just going to guard with Joker just in case something stupid happens. Okay. So they're going to leave, and then the other guy's going to go boom. I should be okay, because I'm plus defense? Yes, okay. I'm alright. And here comes the next wave of... these guys.
With my vision will be struck down as an example.
My father's words are absolute.
That's right, Holly. One must strike the enemy while the iron is hot. Shall we?
Famine Scream. Okay, it's just Morgana. And you get buff defense. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of... his attack is lower. Okay, I think I'm gonna get rid of his buffs. I just have to find it for all enemies. That's actually good. The cleaning spray. Let's do that. Because it will cancel out the defense up, but it will also give the other's defense down. And Mona's no longer hungry. I'm low on health, which is a little concerning. Do I Media Rama here? I think I do just in case. I'd rather survive this turn and not get enough damage, just so that I can make sure on the next turn I can go ahead and knock everybody down. Joker's at full SP, which is good. So this is Psy and Curse. I do have to go here with Haru on all 3 because I don't have one persona that has both single and multi-target, either Psy or Curse on Joker. But that's okay, I can just baton pass to him. And I basically got like a full party Heat Riser right now. This is not the right persona. I need you, because you've got Maega. And this should do a pretty good amount of damage to all of them. I get the one more, I can do it again, and then I think it'll be Joker's turn after this. And I can go ahead and do it again. And then I only have this one robot to deal with this whole turn, right? You shouldn't flee. Yes, okay. So I've got a full turn. I got the counter. That's nice.
Hey, what's the holdup? Can't you scrap it to do one simple job? Enough of this. Target that one next. The phony with the face of my daughter. Shall we?
And we are officially... Oh, that sucks. That's fine, though. I can deal with that. We're officially more than halfway through on the countdown, like Mona just said. But I should be okay. Do you have any buffs? You don't. Do I want to use an item? I really think I'm going to be okay. I mean, I don't have attack up or anything. But I do have 2 things. Yes, and I've got Ceodyne on Joker. Cyodyne. Whatever you want to call it. I feel like half the time I pronounce things differently. But I need to go over to Kaiwan. Right? Yes, that's probably the most damage I imagine it would be. And I should get 2 turns to use this. Or 3. No, 2.
It seems ordinary workers are not fit for the job. Executive Director, come to me. Time to work. Now then, fulfill your duty as my right-hand man. For the eternal prosperity of Okumura Foods.
Oh, I actually forgot about this one. I thought it was just 5 waves, and then the next part of it, I forgot about this one. Okay, I need to debuff you and deal with this quickly, because oh lord, what do I do here? I completely forgot about this phase. I don't think I need to buff my defense, because I've already got him attacked down. But I will buff up my attack because I did lose it to the Dekaja? I can't remember which is which. Executive Punch, that does a lot of damage.
I won't let some petty thieves stand in the company's... No, in my way.
My father's words are absolute.
There's a good thought. Now I can take pride in my work. Shall we?
And Marakunda, that's defense down. That's okay. Mona can fix that. Right? Or maybe it was Makoto, and he's got defense up. This is... what's my most damaging move? 35? It's probably still Kaiwan with the Ceodyne. Probably the Ceodyne. That's what I'm assuming. I need to get rid of these buffs that it has, because this is really, really awkward. This is what I'm talking about. Like, this fight is it's just tricky. You're probably going to lose a few times, especially if you're playing on hard. So I will say that playing on Merciless makes this fight a lot easier typically, because Merciless increases the damage you get. It's like weaknesses. So if you strike a weakness, you deal like triple damage, but that also goes for the enemies. So, just a recommendation. Can I go for the triple down here? How's that going to go? Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it through this fight. This is awkward. This is actually really awkward. I need to lower your defense. I just need to do that. I need an item that clears your buffs. Removes all stat buffs for all foes. I've got 11 of those. The items that you can get from the church are actually very, very helpful in this fight. So I would recommend doing that. I've got attack up on everybody. Oh, God. I am running low on time. I've got 10 minutes. Oh, shit. I should have healed Haru. Where's the one that heals 200? Let's do that. That should be able to... Yeah, okay. And there go all my buffs. Awesome. You love to see it. God damn it. And I'm running low on SP. I need to attack with Joker. I know that for sure. And then I know I have an item that, like, heals all my SP for all party members. It's the Soma. No time like the present. Yeah, would really, really, really recommend using items in boss fights, especially this one, with just how much SP it uses. So I'm going to do that. Shit. I'll do that so I can increase my defense with Makoto, and then I can increase attack with Haru. I am running low on time. And I skipped through all the dialogue at the beginning, too. Okay. This is fine, this is fine. I know my commentary is not the best right now, it's just how it goes with this fight. I gotta focus. I kind of gotta be on point for 30 minutes. Attack reverted.
What are you doing? Work harder! Contribute more! The fate of my company rests upon how hard you work!
Okay, Big Bang Order. He's focused. That's...
I won't let some petty thieves stand in the company's... No, in my way!
There are no flaws in my father's logic.
There's a good thought. Now I can take pride in my work. Except...
Famine Scream. Okay. So...
Shall we?
Defense up. So you're charged. That's bad. I needed to rune to you as soon as I can. And I also...
His attack is a lot lower.
Okay, I'll go ahead and heal that. There is a cool interaction I can show with Hunger in one of his attacks, but I don't want to do that. I am more worried about everything else that's about to happen. I need to clear your buffs. Where is it? Removes all stat buffs, because I don't want to deal with that defense crap. I forgot who you're targeting. I'll put this on Mona since he has the weakest health. Big Bang Challenge. Oh, I thought he was charged. Okay, well, I'm dead. I'm not dead?
Let's go.
How did I not die there? So, I guess because I have plus defense and I think he's minus attack. But yeah, okay, so with that Big Bang attack, if you have an ally who is suffering from hunger, you can actually... it will actually cure the hunger and fully restore your HP. Oh, I have concentrate. I have concentrate items. Why wasn't I using that before? So I'm actually probably gonna keep Makoto hungry. Words are hard. That's fine. And now this should do a lot of damage. I need to lower your defense somehow. Do I have an item for that? Okay, well, I guess she won't stay hungry. That's fine. Lowers... okay. I think I'm gonna do that for Haru, and then I'll go for the gun skill. It's like triple down. And I need to refresh my defense buff. And I think Haru might lose the attack buff this turn, but that's... Oh, God. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this fight. Yep, there goes the attack buff. Okay. Almataru Kaja right now. I feel like I'm just rolling through items, I'm rolling through SP, and I'm not really getting anywhere. Oh, shit, Makara-Karn. Okay, I'll switch over to Aramitama, I'll lower its defense. I probably should have been doing this from the beginning, and then I can... I'll get rid of the Makara-Karn with this, because Mona resists it. And at this point, I just need to attack as much as I can. I don't have time for setup, I really don't have a ton of time for healing. So let's try this. That did a good amount. Okay, that's big.
Hey, losing is not an option here! You carry the Okumura Foods Company name! Kill those thieves, even if it costs you your life!
Okay, here's the Big Bang Order again. I think... moral support, so I get evasion up. I think I just have to go for the kill here. I don't think I have time to waste. Where's my Kaiwan? I don't think I have time to waste. I've just got to go for the kill. Am I charged? Or concentrated, whatever it's called. I think I just do it again with Haru. I think this will kill with Haru. And that'll give me 5 minutes for the last chunk of this, which there is more after this fight. I gotta go for the kill. I'd like to save the charge for the next phase, but here we are.
What? Even him? Someone! Is there anyone here? Why isn't anyone coming?
Father, you've been forsaken even by your own employees. Let's end this, Joker.
Damn it! If that's how it is, Haru, I command you to go forth. Show them the might of our company.
Yes, Father.
Okumura Foods will be gutted if I fall. Do you grasp the situation here, Haru?
Of course, Father.
Well, then protect me! Even if it costs you your life!
As you wish, Father. This is how my father sees me. Nothing more than a puppet that dances when ordered. This is for my father's sake.
Okay, here we are. This is the last phase of the fight, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this, I'm going to be honest. I may have to run through this fight one more time because I've got like 3.5 minutes left. So, I hope you're doing your best because that's about all I can do right now. You really just have to do a ton of damage to her. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Just fucking throw everything you've got at them. I need to buff my attack. Crap. I wish these animations were so long. Just an attack. Okay, that's fine. I can deal with that. I can deal with the defense dropping back down. Okay, I just need to throw everything I can at her. I don't really have another option. And the Sayo probably is how you say it. And you can see that I am doing quite a bit.
Hold up, Haru! If you don't stop them, my dreams... it seems I've no other choice. Haru! Self-destruct! Detonate and take those damn thieves with you!
No way! Okumura's even willing to sacrifice his own daughter?
Everyone, let's destroy it before it can self-destruct.
But Noir, that's...
I am no longer my father's subservient puppet. The real me is standing right here, opposing him.
Here's your...
Okay, so sacrifice order on Haru. When this happens, you're just going to want to go ahead and guard with everybody. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. It'll save a little bit of time on battle animations. Oh god, this is really coming down to the wire. We only got 2 minutes left. So she should go boom. Selfless devotion. And I'm okay.
So even Haru couldn't finish them off. I've had enough. Someone get in here! Anyone!
Father, the time's come to end this. I hope you're prepared.
He seems hesitant. So just wail into him.
What?
Yep, so after throwing hordes and hordes of enemies at you, he dies in one hit. And that really came down to the wire. So I was happy it came out like that just to show just how hard that fight is because of the time limit. We get a level up and everything, and that's all good. New skills. I wish they would do this after because it ruins the momentum. I'll get rid of Tetraja. You don't really need that.
In the end, I am just one more in a lineage of failures. I will contact your fiancé and rescind the marriage offer. This may be the end for Okumura Foods. Forgive me, Haru.
Father.
You were behind all the breakdowns and mental shutdowns, weren't you?
I admit I spent large sums of money to help my company grow and to crush business competitors.
Answer me, damn it! Did you do it or not?
Not personally. I had a contract. All I did was make the requests to have them eliminated.
Requests? Then there really is a mysterious criminal in people's palaces after all. So it's true. What kind of contract did you form? And with whom?
Come on, stop crying and tell us!
Warning.
Damn it, why now? Mr. CEO, can't you stop that thing? Oh well. We can't just throw our lives away like this. Look, up there! We've taken your treasure.
Huh?
There's one more thing you need to tell us. Have you seen this criminal's face before?
Warning. Self-destruct.
We don't got time to
imminent.
get that out of him!
We'll just have to inquire about it back in the real world.
Panther! Shouldn't we bring Father with us? Don't worry, he'll be fine. We'll end up dead if we're not out of here soon, though. Only you can follow through on your own responsibilities. That is what you've taught me, Father.
My utopia.
Will we make it?
Probably not. Actually, I think it's impossible!
We're counting on you, Mona!
Four, three, two, one. Goodbye.
My heart is still pounding. We did a great job in there.
You know, Morgana, you seemed almost normal when you took the treasure.
Oh? The truth behind the mental shutdowns remains unsolved, though. Okumura wasn't the culprit. Still, he did mention requesting people to be eliminated. He has to know who's responsible. Mom. Is this?
His treasure was a plastic model kit?
What's the matter? I remember Father telling me something before he changed. He said there was a model kit he really wanted back when he was a child. But no matter how much he begged my grandfather, he never got it.
Your family could get like 1,000 of those kits, though.
Okumura Foods has been around for generations, but it was a small company until my father took over. My grandfather was a good man, but not the best businessman. He'd even lend money with no collateral. It seems the debt collectors were a frequent presence when my father was young.
Well, that must be why. Why Okumura was so willing to pursue his own happiness at the expense of others.
Whoa! This thing's insane!
It is a staggering price. I've heard this can happen to collector's items, but still.
People are gonna pay that much for a plastic toy?
By the way, when exactly is the change of heart supposed to happen? Soon. That's all we know. We'll just have to wait and see what happens until then. Once he has his change of heart, we'll surely be able to find out who's behind the mental shutdowns.
Yes, exactly as you planned, sir. Everything. From the Phantom Thieves targeting Okumura, to them changing his heart. We've lost a convenient source of income, but I'd rather not risk his connection coming to light. Okumura was not fit for the political world to begin with. He should have just behaved himself. Of course, without fail, sir. I've requested that he handle the matter. Arrangements have been made. A sudden mental shutdown will occur at just the right time. We'll dispose of our disappointing connection and the Phantom Thieves at once. 2 birds with 1 stone.
I've actually been thinking a bit about my actions this time. I was way too worried about who I am and how I don't compare to the other members of our group. Turns out I just don't have any guts, huh?
Nah, man, it's okay. It happens to all of us.
Thanks. I think the reason I was so hung up on wanting to be human is because I needed a goal of my own. Well, not a goal per se, but something bigger. I guess more like a reason to live. But now that I'm sure I belong with the Phantom Thieves, I know what I want to do. Do you know what it is?
Get your own room.
That too, eventually. I'm going to do whatever I can to make sure the Phantom Thieves succeed. In other words, our goals are in alignment. From now on, I'm not going to hold anything back. You'd better put some effort in too. Don't make me regret my choice.
I feel like my bond with Morgana is growing deeper. And with that, we unlock Magician, rank 9. Protect, we've seen that before, but now we just get it with Morgana.
Plus, I want Lady Ann to be happy. If my actions can help her achieve happiness, that's more than enough for me. I hope you're not thinking about how sappy all of this is.
Well, it has been a long day.
Well then.
All we have to do is wait for Okumura's change of heart. And thank you so much for today, everyone. Likewise, you must surely be exhausted. I suggest you go to sleep early. Hey, we should talk about Haru's welcome party. Didn't we just say we would let her rest, you dimwit? I appreciate your concern, but I'm okay. I promise. As long as you're okay, Haru. Well, is there anywhere you'd like to go? Actually, I'd like to walk around the school festival with everyone. You mean the Shujin School Festival? I must admit, I'm interested in as well. Alrighty, I guess it's settled. That reminds me, we still haven't settled on a guest. A guest? Like some kind of celebrity? Wait, does that mean the Phantom Thieves could be one of the candidates? How about it? Want to show up? That's a bit over the top. You're getting carried away. Way too carried away. Don't say such strange things. What a shallow idea. Ooh, a 4-hit combo. Sorry. Oh, Ryuji. Come on, man. So we are going to do a few more things tonight. The first is that there is a crossword for us to do. So let's play a little. What is the answer? Let's see. Absorbs the most light. This is just a color. It's black. So the brighter a color is, generally speaking, the more it reflects light, and the darker the more it absorbs light. It's just how it works. This color appears in a number of expressions and metaphors with negative connotations, such as blacklist, black market, and black sheep. Numerous countries' flags also feature black, but there are many meanings behind the color, including battles, defeat of one's enemies, and even the past in general.
All right.
So that's yet another crossword that we don't need to do, but that's okay. And I am going to go ahead and do the classic return from Metaverse thing, and that's called Kawakami, and get a massage, and like always, I'm just going to skip through this dialogue because we've seen it a million times. And we do have... do I want to get these personas now? That's probably the best thing to do. I'm here. So you're going to want to head over to the Velvet Room. You're going to want to make sure you have a Justice, a Hierophant, a Counselor, a Hanged Man, a Tower, and a Hermit persona. So I'm going to go ahead and cut real quick. And I have returned. Just as a reminder, Justice, Hierophant, Counselor, Hanged Man, Tower, and Hermit personas with you. And we're going to spend the rest of the evening hanging out with Sojiro. After all of that, we're going to hang out. Why are we getting a text? Or a call? Inmate, I trust you haven't forgotten about your special assignment. We'll be waiting for you in front of our door. We expect you to accept this task with enthusiasm. Okay. Didn't realize I was going to get a call there, but it's fine. I am going to save here because that was a long day. That's a long recording session. Keeping diary up today. Yeah. So, let's talk to Sojiro. And I've got a Hierophant persona, so let's help him out. Sorry and thanks. Oh, the regulars are going to be here any minute. At night on a Thursday? Don't you ever get lonely, Sochan? Ugh. You've been a bachelor for so long. Have you given up on marriage? All I want in a relationship is spicy stimulation followed by some smooth, relaxing comfort. I don't like it. Why would you say it like that? And I can get both of those things from curry and coffee. That's enough for me. He always dodges my questions like that. He's so clever. By the way, what are your thoughts on Sochan's Life of Solitude? You know what? If he's happy with it, he's happy with it. That's a real roundabout way of showing disapproval. Anyway, the only thing I care about in life is making sure my customers are satisfied. Nothing makes me happier than seeing people relax in here. Come back anytime, okay? She seemed especially aggressive today, huh? It would have been bad if she pushed any further, but I guess food service relies on keeping the right distance from people. Not too far, not too close. Well, you just don't know when to give up, do you? Well, I just learned something very interesting. Futaba's been shut off from both school and society this whole time, huh? That's not very good parenting. Yeah? And what have you done to care for her? You know quite well what I've done. It's about time you pay up. Don't be ridiculous. Futaba had a terrible life living with you. Plus, I already gave you most of the inheritance for custody. Is that still not enough for you? We could always find out in court. I wonder who'd win between a blood relative and a mere legal guardian. You. Oh, and not to mention that kid you have here. I've heard all about him and his criminal record. That leaves us with a parent who won't let her go to school and a delinquent housemate on probation. Doesn't seem quite to the best environment for Futaba, now does it? Dude, just shut up. You've got a problem, punk? I'll sue you for intimidation. Hey, keep your neck out of this. Just get on upstairs, okay? Sojiro, I hunger. Oh. Futaba-chan, long time no see. Futaba. See what I'm saying? She's a total wreck. This is clearly not a healthy situation. She's only like this because she saw you here. Don't make me repeat myself. You can't beat me in court, so you may as well just give me the money. Well, I hope you reached the right decision. Bye now. Futaba, you should just head home for today. I'll take you. Sojiro. Futaba's okay. All that drama must have tired her out. She fell asleep right when we got home. That man is Futaba's uncle. After Wakaba died, Futaba was passed all around her relatives. His place was the last. He treated her like garbage, he never fed her, and forced her to sleep on the floor like an animal. He didn't even let her bathe. Once I learned that, I knew I had to step in. I couldn't stand for that kind of horrible treatment, so I decided to take Futaba under my care. Even back then, he was whining about all the damn expenses. I threw some cash his way, thinking it would put the issue to bed, but now he's back for more. I don't even know how he managed to find me here. Maybe paying him was a mistake. No, I don't think so. Thanks. I never thought you'd be the one comforting me. Either way, though, it's my fault Futaba didn't leave her room. I just didn't know how to help her through it. I'd make curry, leave it by her door, and go. Not for you, I'd probably still be waiting for her to come out. So if you ask me whether I deserve to be Futaba's guardian, my answer would be no. They say blood's thicker than water, right? I wonder what'd be the best for Futaba.
Sorry.
Sorry. Look at me, spilling my heart out to a punk like you. Though, it's kind of weird. For some reason, I just feel like telling you this stuff. It's like you're peering into my heart. Well, I guess there really is something special about you. And our bond with him is growing deeper. For that, we unlock Hierophant Rank 6. Coffee Mastery allows you to brew coffee that greatly restores SP of one ally. Still not really going to use that. It's okay, though. It's already pretty late. I should be heading home. Still worried about Futaba. Don't stay up too late, you hear? Oh, and thanks. And we get a few points in kindness. 3 points in kindness. But let's let him head home, and I'm sure he'll call us. Hey, Futaba's fast asleep. Didn't mean to get you tangled up in this mess. Nah, I like you both. If I can help somehow, just let me know. No, you don't have to do anything. The fact that you asked is enough. Man, though, I never know what I'm doing when I talk to you. I just keep yammering on about stuff I never planned on talking about. Must be going senile, huh? Anyway, don't worry about that guy. I'll find some way to deal with him. You just keep looking out for Futaba. Seems like you two are really hitting it off, so... Oh, that's all I have to say. Don't forget to lock up before bed. Later. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Maybe? No, not quite yet. We've got a little bit more.
Looks like we made a great miscalculation, inmate. Contrary to our assumptions, it seems you have turned out to be quite promising.
Your powers continue to grow, as do the relationships you hold with your contractors. It seems the rehabilitation is proceeding at a fine rate.
It is? I mean, I don't really know what this rehabilitation's all about.
You are quite the cautious one. Allow me to warn you on one matter. Being at the peak may mean you are mere moments from your downfall. Unexpected situations are necessary in a game, after all.
The dream again. What the hell? I'm human. I have to be. There's no way I was born like that. I won't let myself get worked up over some dream. I'm sure everything will be clear if we can get to the depths of Mementos.